Hey, shot makers. I get a lot of questions, I'm getting a lot of questions about where do you find lead to do this. And I try to tell people that there's lead out there, but you can't use just any kind of lead. You have to use something that's got some antimony and some tin in the mix, which is the correct alloy for making shot. If you try to run pure soft lead, let's say for example the old sheet lead that they make these vent caps on old houses, and the houses get tore down and these old vent caps get taken to the scrapyard. You can't run that stuff straight with little success. At least you can make some shot out of it, but it gives you a lot of trouble. It doesn't want to go through the drippers. So there's other sources. A lot of people go around old tire shops and get the wheel weights, and they have to pick through them and get out the zinc and the steel and the plastic coated wheel weights, because they're making them out of everything these days. I'm lucky that I had good sources of it coming from different locations. There's another type of lead that's probably out there if you know where to look. It's what the old printing shops used to use, called linotype. It's a hard lead, and you can mix it with soft lead and come up with a good mix. Some of the old printing press shops that used to run this stuff, that lead went somewhere. So, you know, if you can find that stuff, it's good. And a lot of people are concerned about safety. And this, you know, messing with lead can be dangerous. I'm saying do it at your own risk. Just be careful. Use good ventilation. Don't do it in an enclosed place where you don't have good airflow. Always keep a fan blowing behind you, blowing it away from you. If you touch it with your hands, don't touch your hands to your face or your mouth or anything until you wash your hands thoroughly. It's like any kind of lead. If you're casting bullets or you're using fishing sinkers, you're going to be touching those things, but just don't let it get in your mouth. Lead is more dangerous when it gets to a certain temperature, and this machine does not get it to that temperature. It doesn't get it to over 700 degrees, where lead starts to vaporize, is what all the research I have looked at says. So as far as you're getting into this, I wouldn't even think about it unless I could find appropriate amounts of the correct type of lead. You don't want to spend any money on this process unless you know you're going to gain money back in the end. So I just thought I would throw that in today to give some insight on the lead supply. This lead I'm running is made from pure wheel weights, which is the perfect mixture that I have found over the years. I started making shot back in the mid-80s, and that's all I've ever used. Now you can mix a little bit of soft lead in with this batch, maybe 10 to 15%, and you won't notice a problem. So let's say you get 3 or 4 buckets of good wheel weights and you've got some soft lead. You can add 20 pounds of soft lead to 100 pounds of good lead and you'll be fine. So I'm going to finish up here. You guys, thanks for following, and if you have any questions, you can send me a message. Y'all have a great day.